You know, I was sitting here taking these pieces off of the coax and stuff, you know, and stripping the wires out. Now that's bad enough micro scrapping, but the pieces I've been pulling out, these pieces here, maybe I'm getting a sickness here or something. I'm now wanting to pull these damn wires. That's steel. That, you know. Nah. Junk dauber, that is really going. I got a fire down here. God dang it, what's burning? What the hell? What the shit's burning? It's my damn bottom of my basket. Pour some coffee on it. Now how the hell? I know how that happened. That shit was dripping. I had stuff that was dripping off of my hand, my vise. I was holding that stuff in, and I guess some of that rubber. I'm so glad I was sitting here. That would have caught all that wire on fire and burnt my little shed down. Good gosh. Ignoramus. Russell, you're just too careless here. Yeah, it was burning. It burned a nice little hole in that bottom. Yeah, sure did. Now I know. I don't have nothing down there that can catch drippings. Yeah. My daddy, if you'd have been standing here and seen that, I can tell you exactly what he would have said word for word. Son, I didn't teach you that. That's what he said to me one time when I cut a 440 volt wire without cutting the power off, and I did it with a big old giant pair of bolt cutters, and I forgot to cut the power. I just happened to have my hand on the insulated part of the cutters. I couldn't see for about a minute after that. The spark was so bright. Plus it ruined them cutters. It cut big old gap, burned a big old gap in there. And that's what he said. Son, I didn't teach you to do that. And that's exactly what he'd have said here. Dadgone it. I am sure glad I was sitting here today. You know, I find it hard to hold my tongue on certain things. And these dang people that's going around saying these things have no value, these flat screen TVs, especially these bigger ones. And there's bunches of them out there all the time. Now, I don't know much about these boards. I'm going to find out. But this particular one, it has 3. And I've took snapshots. And that's the largest one. And that's the next largest one. And that's the smallest one. The largest one looks like it's about 12 by 14. This one here looks like it might be 8 by 10. And this one maybe 5 by 8. Plus they got these funky speakers, which I don't know if they have any value or not, but there's 2 of them. Then this whole solid back on here is aluminum. Plus you got all the wire, which is not a whole lot, but I'm telling you, I don't want to step on any toes. And this thing here goes on there like, this is what the thing mounted to the base to hold it up. It's pretty heavy. That weighs about 3 pounds. That steel back shred, I'm going to estimate that's going to weigh about 3 or 4 pounds. Now, these things are not trash. And there's gold on these things too. I'm looking at it right here. Right there, right there. That looks like gold there. Gold in there. I think I see some gold over here. And I don't know what all these are. I don't know what oscillators are. I'm going to have to get with Scrapper Dave and get some answers. And I have an idea something in here is pretty important, or it wouldn't be covered like that. But it just bugs me when some of these scrappers say these things has no value. I'm getting 3 or 4 of these a week. So don't, and they're not hard to take apart. The way I'm handling it, I imagine there's some more gold pins and stuff on this thing. I just ain't got into it yet. But I was just, God, I don't want to offend anybody, but you guys talking this stuff that there's no scrap value, I beg to differ. I'm no expert, But I can see there's value in these things. And Lord help it if I ever come up on 75 or 80 at one clip. They would definitely be going home with me instead of just saying, ah, they're trash, no value. Anyway, that I know each scrapper's got their different ways of doing things, but don't say they ain't got no value just because you're not you don't want to fool with them. Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth. Lord, I'd like to get hold of 75 or 80 of these things. That thing there's chip's got some gold on it right there. No value my ass. I'll guarantee you they got value. Matter of fact, I've done it before and I'm going to do it again I've got 4 just like this. They're not identical, but they're the same size and everything, and I'm going to yank all of them apart and weigh everything. I'm not going to depopulate the boards until I find out if I'm better off selling the board as is. I've been watching that board sort site that buys this stuff, and they got a thing on there that helps you identify these different things. There's another chip there that had a piece of rubber over it, I guess, to protect it. Guys, I'm not trying to step on any toes, but gosh dog it, it's just normal for you to cherry pick what it is you do and not mess with the other stuff. I call it cherry picking, but that's not really right though, because I'll also get whatever people just specializing in. I'll get anything that comes my way. Now, I got a motorcycle yesterday with no title. My grandson had to push it home. It was only like a block and a half away. And I got into an altercation with another scrapper over that. He thought just because I was an old feeble old fart that he was going to get over on me and take that bike. I just let him know real quick. I said, it's first come, first serve. And I was able to persuade him to get the hell out of there. That's all I got to say about that. Don't be pushing on me, because I'm going to push back 4 or 5 times harder. But yeah, I wish I could come across a lot more of these. I love taking these things apart, and especially these boards. Scrapper Dave really got me interested in these boards. And I suppose I probably got 100 pounds laying over there right now that I was going to depopulate it first, but then I got thinking if you sell them as is, or I feel like you got to know your stuff I feel like you got to know your stuff if you start depopulating and selling parts and stuff. Maybe it's not as complicated as I think. But anyhow, I'm knocking off for today. And again, I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes, but gosh almighty, there ain't no such thing as trash that has no value. That is baloney. And you take that to the bank, everything's got value. I can go out there in that yard and pull up some of that grass that I should be getting mowed, and it has value. So ain't no such thing as nothing has any value. It might not have no value to you, but it will to somebody else. So back off of that. Certain things have no value. Anyway, I got to get inside and fix me a pot of coffee. That, my friend, is all I got to say about that. Hell, I got value. I'm an old man. I'm 77. Can't get around very good. I got value. You don't believe that? Well, I won't say that now. Anyhow, I thoroughly enjoyed taking this thing apart, and I got 3 more to go here. And it don't take that long. I never seen speakers like that.